Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever you are watching this. I am Mel and today it is that time again to share my favourites with you all. How crazy that is, that time of month yet again. It's been hard still because, in fact, I literally went in a shop yesterday for like the first time. Okay, I went to Marks & Spencer's food shopping the other week, but I'm not going out. I am going to start going because obviously I'm moving, but yeah, it's just, there's just too many people not following rules, which is just too risky at the moment. So anyway, I'm sharing my favourites. I share a variety because I love watching these anyway to get ideas, but I want to give you some ideas, and my channel is lifestyle and fashion, but I have a huge range of things really. It is hard to pick favourites still because they are just not here when I'm staying home. So I've got my phone here with my list because I have to have this list. I've only got a handful as well. I normally like to share 12, but I'm not going to be able to share 12 today because it's really hard to think of favourites. Anyway, and also I like to not really share the same ones each month because I've got quite a few favourites that are still the same from last month. Anyway, the first one I have been loving is Barre, which is a ballet themed Pilates workout basically. The app is called Barre, B-A-R-R-E. And I'm loving that. You can do a 5-minute workout to like a 50-minute workout, whatever you want, all over body, thighs, glutes, and thighs and glutes. I've been doing all over body for 5 days a week, and they change each day as well. So I'm really loving that. Pilates is meant to be good for endometriosis, and so it's really like good when so basically I finish work at 5 from the computer that's literally there, and then I come and do a 15-minute workout each day, weekday, and I am loving it. It's so good. Most of the moves are Pilates based, or pretty much all of them, but it's got that ballet element in it, and it's just nice, new, and yeah, I'm just loving it. I would really recommend that. It is free for 2 weeks, I think, and then you have to pay, but you can get a feel for it in that 2 weeks, whether you like it or not. The next one I'm loving is this book which I read, which is Jane Hardy's Making Space, Creating Boundaries in an Ever-Encroaching World. I love Jane Hardy. She does a lot of self-care books, journals. They're really good. This book is amazing, and it is about healthy boundaries, setting them, creating that space. Just a beautiful book. If you are into self-care or you want to learn a bit more about it, I would recommend her books. This is the third one. Well, it's the second. I've done the self-care project. I've done the self-care project, which was just a book like this. That was really good. That got me, I got that ages ago. I still got it. It's really good. Then I did the 365 days of self-care. That's the journal, so you do that every day, whereas this is a book again, but it has got pages in it that you can copy out and do yourself, examples and stuff of how to do things like this. It says, what do you need to start taking responsibility for? Times I've said yes, but really is a no. Next time I will say. I just recommend this book for anyone. Obviously self-care has changed my life completely, so I'd recommend that. Okay, the next one is an app as well. I wanted to change my diet up a little because of various reasons. I was basically just pigging out all day, every day. So I wanted to try something a little different because breakfasts especially were fruit and that was it, and breakfast is meant to be the best like the goodest meal of the day for you. So that don't even make sense, but it's meant to be the meal you should have. So I got the app, which is called Good Food, purely because I was just doing some research on some good breakfast recipes, but Good Food has good food recipes on for pretty much anything, and I've done some tea time meals as well, which I really like. But they've got, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, cakes and all sorts. So I'd really recommend that app. It's really good. It gives you all like the calories and the like divides it up into carbs and everything, and that is really good. So I just recommend that. And this one recipe that I've been having every day for breakfast is called baked blueberry and almond oats, and I don't like porridge, I don't like milk, but this doesn't taste as porridgey because I have yogurt with it, and it is really nice. It's filling. The recipe does 6 days, but I'm going to start doing that into at least 8 because the sizes are quite big for me, and I am still full up at lunchtime, which is really good. But I'm having my dinner at lunch, so I need to have that. I need to have a little less basically for breakfast to be able to have dinner at lunch, like a good dinner. So the next up is a vlogging channel. I really love family vlogs, like watching them, and if you're from the UK you might recognise these this family as they're now 22 kids and counting. They live in the UK, and the dad is a baker. They don't have any benefits or anything for the children. They live in a 10-bedroom care home in UK, and it's just family life. I just think they're a really good family and a good example, and their life is just completely normal, but with 22 kids around. Like their kids age from like my age, so 30 down to, or just under 30, I think 20 something, 28 maybe, to like 0, which is crazy, I know, but it's just, they're just a brilliant family, a really good example, and just, yeah, wow, I love their daily, they're not daily vlogging, but they vlog like 3 or 4 times a week. They're also filming for a TV show as well at the same time, so it is a little bit hard for them obviously to do both, because they don't really want us seeing the TV stuff. But I just really love their YouTube really, and their day-to-day life. Next up is not what is in my hair right now. These are Dutch lace braids, but I really am loving French plaits at the moment. I would have had French plaits if I'd filmed this yesterday as planned. Well, I would have had one, but I never got round to it because I got home late. I was hot and bothered in the morning, everything, so yeah, no, that never happened. But French plaits, I love French plaits. When I go to my mum and dad's, I always get my mum to French plait my hair now. I just did this morning because I need my hair up. Next one is something that you probably all know already because we've been going every weekend for one, and what would that be? A Mr. Whippy ice cream with flake. Now, the local garden centre to my mum and dad's, their ice cream van makes the most amazing Mr. Whippy ice cream. It's not runny as such and like watered down, it's lovely ice cream. We have limited ourselves to 1 a weekend now. We were going for 2 a weekend. We weren't even going in the garden centre, we were literally going for the Mr. Whippy, but they are just amazing, and that's like my little weekend treat basically. And it was well deserved yesterday after doing my grandma's housework for 2 hours. And next thing is something that you probably don't even know that I have been doing. So I am working from home now for a little while longer at least. I actually don't want to go back full time in the office, but we've got to play around with that for now. But I have been going to my sister's house on a 1 day a week, basically, in a lunchtime. So I just take my lunch hour, jump in my car, go 5 minutes up the road to her house, and we do like art club on the drive with the kids. But okay, so say that's a bit of a lie that I go on a lunchtime as well, because we did it last Saturday night as well. But they came here so Alfie could be measured for a mask. They came here, but we just do origami and like arts and crafts. We've done origami 3 times now, so we've made origami stars. I don't have any on me because kids take them or keep them. Origami stars we've done, and we've done bookmarks, and we've done ice cream cones and stuff like that. But yeah, I just love spending time with them, and I am the creative one, if you didn't guess. So Abigail really does have that creativity as well. She loves doing arts and crafts and stuff, like jewelry making, everything like that. And Alfie does too as well, but I've not done as much with him because he went back to school earlier than Abigail. They're now on holiday, so yeah. But I just love that, spending that time with them. Obviously it's distance, but my sister's there sometimes as well. But if going forward it's just me and the kids, they can still do the folding on their own with the 2 meter distance. It's totally fine. So yeah, and then the last thing I have been really loving is Etsy, just because of moving or getting ready to move. There's so many ideas that I've been favoriting on there, and so many things that I want or get ideas from, just so I can look around elsewhere just to make sure the things are right. But they've got so much on there that the choice is just amazing, and I just love it. You can literally find anything on there. The only thing that I really am trying to find now are salt dough dolls, because my mum was meant to give me some yesterday because we went in the loft to find them, but she lost them, or my dad has. So I really want some salt doughs like this, but not like that. They need to be a bit more like that, but in blues. So it's basically like a Spanish theme. So I'm still on the search for them, and my close family friend, we thought she'd have them as well, but she doesn't. She thought she smashed them, or she did something with them, and she changed her kitchen around a while ago. So I'm still on some search for them, but that's given me some really good ideas of how much they are, and I just need to find the perfect ones for what I want them for. I know that sounds a bit weird and bizarre, but you'll get there. I will get there one day and kind of show you. They are all my favorites for July. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below one of your favorites for July, and please also subscribe if you haven't already. Push that bell to get my notifications, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.